Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new update video. So in today's update, we've got some brand new items at Farah's workshop, and in case you don't know what Farah's workshop is, it's the place where you can use materials found all over Jorvik to craft your own items, meaning you don't have to spend any star coins or Jorvik shillings, just a little bit of time. And honestly, I always love it when Star Stable releases new items, and especially when you can get them for basically free. The only thing you need to invest is, like I said, time. But the materials are quite easy to find, and if you want to know more about Farah's workshop, I did make an entire video on how everything works, so if you want to watch it, it'll be in the upper right corner. And then there's also some other things I want to talk to you about, but that'll be for later on in the video. So yeah, if you're interested in these topics, make sure you keep on watching, and then now, without any further ado, let's head to Valedale and check out these new items. So here we are at Farah's workshop in Valedale. It's right over here, and I've also already completed all my tasks for today, and I'm on level 11. I'm sorry, I still haven't completed it. I'm trying to, do the daily quest as much as I can, but I'm kind of failing at it. And I really want that owl, so I'm working on it, but I'm not quite there yet. Now, I'm not quite sure how many items we got today, what kind of items we got today. I can see some of them on the news page over here, but I'm very quickly going to read what it says over here. So it says, you can now use the recyclables found around Jorvik to gain reputation in Farah's workshop. Help clean up Jorvik and make some fun in the process. The reputation levels are the same, but there are new craftable items to unlock at each level. Farah has also designed a new clothing and tack set using natural ingredients and recyclables found around Jorvik. Visit Farah at her workshop in Valedale to get started. Now, to visit Farah's workshop, you must be a Star Rider and have completed the quest chain where you meet Farah outside of Fort Pinta, which I have. That's a quest that happens quite early in the story, so you can do this quite early on after you become a Star Rider. So now that you know about that, let's take a look at the brand new clothing and equipment. So over here, this is the equipment bench, and all the way down here, we have the Conscious Gatherer set. We have the saddle pad, saddle bag, leg wraps, and a bazal, or bazal. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it still. Now, for every single one of these, you'll need 10 recyclables and also the other items that you need to craft any other saddle pad or saddle bag or anything like that. And honestly, in my opinion, this looks really, really good. I specifically love the Bazal Hawkamore, and also look at the stats. This one has max stats. This one has max stats, and this one has also max stats. This is insane. All of these items do have max stats, and the amazing thing is, all you need is some recyclables and some plants. You don't even have to pay for it. I do have to say though, getting all these cloths and stable blankets, for example, is quite time consuming. I have crafted a few items of these. I've crafted this, and it did take me a while to craft them because some of the items you first need to craft in this bench. So if you don't like things that really consume your time and have you running around Jorvik for like 2 hours, don't do this and buy the items in the global store instead, which we're going to get to in a second. But this is very nice for people who don't like to spend a lot of money on Star Stable but do have the time to work for their items, if you get what I mean. So we are going to need 3 yellow cloths, and we're going to need 3 sturdy rope, which we're going to craft in this crafting bench over here. So I'm going to do that very quickly. I hope I still have enough materials left. I really do. So let's go ahead and craft these. Never mind. I just got logged out of my Star Stable, and now all the plants have to respawn. So let's not do this because it's going to take a while before I can get my materials. And I mean, I don't need a lot of them, but still, it's going to be very time consuming, and I don't really have the time today. So let's go ahead and move on to the items in the global store instead. Now, as you can see in the clothing tab, there are no new items, and that's because Star Stable is only releasing half of the entire set today. So they're only releasing the horse gear for today. Next week, we'll get the clothing items as well. Now, something I noticed right off the bat is this saddle pad. Look at the saddle pad. It's so beautiful. You can kind of see the wool come out from under the saddle, and it's really, really pretty. I really like this. The saddle pad is 80 star coins or 4,800 Jorvik shillings, which I think is a decent price, especially the Jorvik shilling amount. I don't think that's a ton at all. Then we also have a saddle and a bridle over here. The bridle is the same price as the saddle pad, and the saddle is 100 star coins or 6,000 Jorvik shillings. We also have some matching leg wraps. These are those tendon boots, really cute for like a pink white outfit. It's so adorable. These are either 25 star coins or 1,500 Jorvik shillings, and also a saddlebag that matches everything, which is 15 star coins or 900 Jorvik shillings. And honestly, the Jorvik shilling prices on these are so nice. And these items are also in the theme of recycling. So these are upcycled items, Star Stable calls them, and yeah, I think they're really cool. Now, beside all these new items, Star Stable is also doing something very special in the upcoming week. Basically, Star Stable wants us to learn more about how to consume clothing more sustainably, aka not buying fast fashion and all that kind of stuff. The redeem codes will be released throughout the week and expire during the next Wednesday update when the clothing set that matches the set that we have in our horse right now is released. So basically right now, Star Stable is heavily focusing on this whole education thing about recycling, which I do think is cool, and I am very happy. We are most likely getting some free items as well throughout the week because we haven't gotten a redeem code in so long. We didn't get Valentine's Day, we didn't get Easter, so it's time for some redeem codes. I'm happy they're releasing some more. Now next up, let's talk about some cold tolerance changes. Basically, from off today, Star Stable has removed the cold tolerance attribute from the game. So from now on, you can go to Dino Valley with every single horse. I kind of saw this coming because recently Star Stable has been putting the cold tolerance thing on every single horse, including the Arabians, which are usually horses used in deserts and like warmer areas, which I found odd, but now they've permanently removed the cold tolerance feature on horses. They also state that in the future, they'd rather incorporate attributes in a fun and beneficial way, so I'm excited to see what that's all about. And then lastly, for those who saw my video from last Saturday, I want to give you an update on the loved one that recently had an accident and had to go to the hospital. So basically 2 days ago, I was at their house and they were doing some labor, which they shouldn't have done because they had 4 weeks of bed rest. They did the labor and they found themselves becoming a bit miserable, like sick, and they went upstairs, laid on their couch, and in the end we had to call an ambulance because it really wasn't going well. So they were brought back to the hospital, needed an emergency operation, and they permanently removed their spleen. They did have to stay in the ICU for 2 days, which was quite alarming to me, but luckily they did not need like any help with breathing. They were awake, everything was fine, they just needed to check on them every so often. They're now in just a normal room in the hospital. We don't know when they're gonna leave yet. I'm gonna pick them up if they can leave. Very happy about that, and I really hope I can see them soon again and that they heal this time appropriately and, you know, not do any labor when they're not allowed to. To be honest, this situation has really ruined my mental health. I feel terrible right now because I feel like I could have prevented this. I was at their house. I could have stopped them from doing the labor. If only I had seen it. I'm so upset. I cried like the entire night afterwards. They also have a dog. I need to take care of their dog now. It's all very hectic. I'm still in school. There's so much going on. I have an exam tonight. Everything is so hectic. So yeah, loads of stuff going on in my life right now. I'm sorry if I sound stressed or if it seems like I'm trying to rush this video. I'm not. I'm really trying to go over every single little thing, but really there isn't that much to talk about. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the teaser for next week. So on the website, it says, coming next week, Guillermo Gadea is back with a race for horses of Jorvik. And first of all, I want to apologize for that accent. I don't know what that was. I tried, okay? But yeah, next week we are getting a brand new race, and I'm pretty sure these races for horses of Jorvik are always dedicated to a specific horse breed, so I'm curious to see which horse breed Star Stable will pick. And with that being said, that was everything for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you would like to see more of my content, all you have to do is subscribe down below, as well as turn on those notifications. And again, with that being said, I really hope I'll see you back on Saturday in a brand new random video. And until then, have an amazing rest of your week. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye!